Okay, hi. Let's solve the first one. The first exercise, it goes like this. Consider the interval from 0 inclusive up to 2 pi. Find all possible solutions. Okay? Now let's see. The first one, I want you to think about it. It is going to be this one. It is the cosine squared of theta plus sine of theta equals to 1. Well, I'm going to use this one here, okay? The first one. Cosine squared, I'm going to make 1 minus sine squared of theta plus sine of theta. Let's bring the 1 to here, minus 1. Well, we can see that we're going to cancel this with this one. Now, this is interesting because, look, I can put like this. The sine of theta, we can write like this, 1 minus sine theta. Sine theta positive, negative sine squared equals to 0. Well, look what we have here. We have a product like A times B, okay? This is what I'm talking about. It's just like that. A times B equals to 0. Well, for that to happen, A can be 0 or B could be 0 or both, okay? So if A0 is enough, if B0 it is enough. So the solutions for this is, let's analyze this case in here, okay, where sine of theta can be 0. Okay, for that we're going to see that theta can be, for the sine to be 0, I always like to draw in here the circumference. This is the sine, this is the cosine. Well, we have sine of 0 in here and in here, 0 and pi, and that's going to be our theta. So theta can be 0. They put in radians, okay, so let's leave the answer in radians, not in degrees. Theta can be 0 or theta can also be pi. Let's analyze this situation here. 1 minus sine of theta, it's 0. It means that the sine of theta equals 1. Well, theta is going to be 1 for pi over 2. So theta in this case is going to be pi over 2. So the answer to this question is, it is going to be 3 values, right? Okay, so theta, it's going to be what? 0, pi over 2, let's put in sequence, okay, and then pi. All those answers are going to be correct. We'll have 3 possible solutions, okay? If theta it is 0, let's just check, okay? Sine of theta, let's make theta equal 0, okay? Sine of 0 is 0 and cosine of 0 is 1. Good, works. Let's make pi over 2. Put pi over 2. Cosine of pi over 2 is going to be 0, okay? Cosine squared doesn't matter, this is still 0. Sine of pi over 2, it is 1. Good, check. Let's check pi. Sine of pi, it is 0. cosine squared. Okay, first cosine of pi, it is -1. Squared, it is +1. Okay, so the three values are true. Okay, this is the first question.